You see, if you actually have an e-commerce website, especially if it's on WordPress, it is very important that you actually watch this video. When we say e-commerce website, we're talking about a website that, people can actually order items, either order for items and pay with credit card, Bitcoin, any kind of, website that involves, people buying items and paying on your particular website. That's what we call an e-commerce website. So if you have that kind of website, watch this video to the end. So here are some signs that for you that you can actually know that your website is facing a carding attack. Now, what is a carding attack? A carding attack is when fraudsters actually use automated bots to test stolen credit card numbers on your WooCommerce store or your e-commerce store. They don't want your products. They don't want your products. What they are doing now is that they want to know if those particular card, if they are those card numbers on those cards that they actually stole, they are from the dark web or from whoever is their victim. They want to know if it's actually if it's actually if it's valid. That's what we call carding. So when they test it, when the order goes through, then the next thing what they will do is that when the order has gone through, it shows you that order was successful or payment is processed and all kind of stuff like that. So when it goes through, here things that you are going to notice. You are going to notice that your website is receiving series of orders, and all of these series of orders, they become successful, then they get cancelled. They become successful, then they get cancelled. They become successful, then they get cancelled. You understand? Now, here's the things that you actually make it to affect on your own. These are the damage can actually cause to you or to your system. Number one is payment processor suspension. Now, because your payment processor, the service through which that is powering the card payment that actually implemented on your website, they can suspend your payment on your website. Two is that gateway fees add up, because you are charged per transaction attempt. Your payment processor, the engine that powers your processor, either PayPal, Flutterwave, Paystack, Stripe, American Express, MasterCard, or whatsoever, they are usually charge you per transaction. So even if the transaction fail, they will still charge you for it. You understand? So transaction fee is adding up, is skyrocketing. Three, server overload. You see, your server is just receiving unwanted load that is not useful to it. You understand? And this can actually crash your website if your server is not a very robust one. But that's not the aim of this video. Number four is reputation damage. You see, when you have a high chargeback ratios, it can get you blacklisted by your same, payment processor, because they might now think that maybe the service you are rendering or the products you are selling that, they are not genuine and they are not good. So they might want to blacklist you on their own end. Now, number five, damage can actually is email spam. You see, WooCommerce can send confirmation email. By the time they send confirmation email, then the next thing, when the confirmation email of orders is getting too frequent, then cancellation email alert is actually getting too frequent. They might now believe that those emails are spam, and they can flag your email as spam. Then number six, damage that this can actually cause to your website is that database bloat. Now, what's called database bloat? Database bloat is that hundreds of draft failed orders which actually fill your database. So what this means that on your log, there was also called back end and front end. You have orders that failed orders. When we say failed orders that they went through and got cancelled, or orders that they failed at the point of processing card details. That's actually what it means. So that's what we call database bloating. So now, for you to fix that, or for you to even know. Let's assume that maybe you are not a tech person, or maybe you are not too familiar with tech. How do you know this? When you log into your website, you look at your backend, you see when you see concurrent failed orders, just know that you are a victim of carding attack. And to fix it, you can reach out to our team today. We'll get it fixed for you easily and smoothly. This is BlueCap Cybersecurity, and do what to like this video, and I will talk to you guys in the next one.